Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to MLB 17 The Show. Today we are going to continue our road to the show mode. Last episode we got moved back to the rotation. We made 2 starts, I believe it was. That's what made it a longer episode, so I believe we'll have a little more of a controlled episode length, assuming that we stay in the rotation.
4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well.
This day is special to our nation and special to me. You're playing America's game on his birthday. You're living and carrying the dreams of countless American boys and girls, and grown-ups too. Carry them with pride and honor the game. Sorry I stopped talking because I wanted you guys to hear the coach talk. Unfortunately, we're not starting on July 4th, but we should still get a bonus, if I'm not mistaken, for this start. Alright, we are going to have to bat. I'm going to pause the recording right here. I have to quick check something.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Striding in, Sergio Tejeda.
Sorry about that. I made some setting adjustments when I went to play off screen, and I had to make sure those got back in. But now we're starting the game off. We already got a 1-0 lead here.
There's that circle change.
We're going to try our hardest to obey the catcher, but as you saw last episode, I'm not always going to do that. That should be an easy pop-up.
They find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle.
Easy out for the center fielder.
Playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule.
Alright, he's called for nothing but change-ups thus far. Let's see if the catcher changes his mind. Nope, another change-up.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, they find themselves.
Well, nothing but change-up seems to be working thus far.
Got a lot of game left. Just
I sure hope he'd
try to get right back.
recommend some different pitches. There we go. There's a fastball.
9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't.
And now he has back-to-back fastballs. He's not very good at mixing pitches, but
By that fastball.
now we got the slider, which is what I would have done anyway. So
0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were
still 0-2. Another slider. This time we're going to go back door.
right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter.
Didn't quite get it all the way in, but he still swung and missed, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Doing here this half. One
We should be batting. Yeah, we're going to bat this inning.
now to the plate, Aaron Fitch.
Aaron Fitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Oh, there's a runner on first, so I should be bunting. That's my fault. I have my microphone in a weird position right now. I can't really see the first baseman.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down.
Good bunt. I think that's our first sacrifice, successful sacrifice anyway.
At the plate, George Price. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Alright, I missed the catcher signal, so I'm going to go with the sinker here.
And the pitch goes down to get the sinker, and it's
I'll adjust my microphone there.
Another one fouled off, and he's quick.
I practiced off camera with this different camera angle. I missed the catcher signal again, but I practiced a little bit more off camera with this to get used to it.
And one gone.
I'm getting a lot more accustomed to it. I like this angle better. I really do. It takes some getting used to since I've always used that behind the catcher viewpoint, but I think I like this a lot better.
One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
I didn't have the angle towards first base on that one. The catcher would have been better suited to take that.
Settling in now, Fernando.
If they had given me control of my pitcher a little earlier, I probably could have made a play on that, but at that point in time, the catcher was the best man for the job. But first pitch out to right field, so that erases the double play need because there will be 2 outs.
Stepping in, Woody McGill. He did not play last night, but clearly back and for this one. And he'll get dirty, but he's...
I couldn't really tell if he was off the bag. I just felt the need to throw over because I haven't yet in this game.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
All right, this is going to be a good pitch for him to throw on. It was a high fastball. That's the best I could do right there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is in the air down the left.
That should be a foul. Oh my gosh, left fielder.
To make a spectacular
Left fielder, you are the man.
in the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning.
Wow, that was excellent.
Into the box now, Richie Casto. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
That ended up being right down the middle. I wanted that to be inside.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Another one right down the middle. But he popped it up to the right fielder.
Is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. In now, Frank Garce. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
We haven't had to, well, we haven't had the chance to improve on our velocity. I'm quite happy with a 95 to 96 mile per hour fastball, but some of my other pitchers definitely need to improve the velocity, specifically the sinker. Because right now that's a good 7 or 8 mile per hour off with the fastball, and the sinker really needs to be fast in order to get down and in and have the effect that we want it to.
Now another 1-2, and the slider gets him.
All right.
2 gone.
Another strikeout there. We're definitely doing better in this start. Last start we were kind of shaky. We weren't getting very many strikeouts, if I recall correctly.
For him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Pitch count's also pretty reasonable. Maybe I can make it past 5 innings this time.
And he makes good
Hit that well, but it looks like it's going to be a foul ball.
hold down the right field line.
Didn't really show it to me.
Got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to...
And
All right, we got another strikeout.
this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping
Oh,
in,
catcher calls for the sinker for the first time today.
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yeah, we're almost 10 miles per hour off with the sinker. So we definitely need to get that velocity going. Everything else, I just really need to improve the break. I could probably have the slider be a little faster, but
The windup and
not concerned about that. That's right down the middle.
he sends it out of play.
I'm not going with another fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the
I am disobeying the catcher
another one.
because we had thrown back-to-back-to-back fastballs, I think it was.
Fouling up there.
All right, we're going to do the back door.
2.
Oh!
Plate umpire 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Yep. It's not good when you're fooling the umpire.
Out here's the 1-2.
Don't really know why he called for the sinker there, but I'm not going to question his motives quite now. Wow. Right now. I can use words.
Is underneath this one.
You guys know my English skills are just the best in the world. You can totally understand everything I say, right?
Coming to the plate now.
I can come to my defense on that a little bit. I was born with a hearing loss, so it was really hard for me to
Right at home plate at strike 1.
to start learning how to talk.
Here comes the 0-1.
I had to go to a speech pathologist
Strike 2.
almost all the way through elementary school because it was just really hard for me to get starts and ends to words. so that other people could understand them.
Strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce.
So if you guys have trouble understanding what I'm saying, that's kind of the defense I have. It's not a good one, in my opinion, because I feel like I should be better than this. I listen back to all of my recordings, and there are just some stretches of talking where I don't understand a single thing I'm saying. So I apologize for that. I really do. But now that we've gotten the personal side of today out of the way, we're going to focus on baseball again.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Oh, he hit that one good. That's going to be a double, maybe?
And the inning continues.
Nope. Center fielder got it. So it'll be held to a single.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it...
Yeah, we've been struggling with the fastball location today.
Into the box. Fernando.
Really location in general, but I can get away with the other pitches because of the movement. But the fastball you can't really get away with.
In his heart. He got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have
That's
to
good.
complete the inning.
Oh, he actually attempted to swing at that. I thought that would be an easy take, but I am not
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
a batter. So that is why
Over toward foul territory.
I shouldn't judge.
2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
So a little bit of a neat feature with this game is on the PS4 controller they have those little speakers, and that you can hear kind of like crowd chants or a fellow player chant. So if you hear a little echoey chant coming out of my controller, that's what that is.
Lead things off here in this one.
I haven't noticed it too much this season, but
And the first
I really felt it that time.
for a ball, it's 1-0.
So when I was in Little League, this is another backstory. We had an umpire that was really spotty with calls, so our coach told us to take until you got a strike. So that's what I did there, but we got a strike.
1 pitch.
Oh, I swung a little early on that one.
2.
I like what I'm
I really don't want to strike out, but I don't have any attributes to help me here. Oh, I thought that was going to be outside, but
doing right now.
So we got him looking.
I'll take that. We're a pitcher. There's not much expected of us at Double-A especially. I mean, once we get into the majors, you need to be a little better, but there's not much expected of us.
Fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
So we're in the 5th inning now.
That's his first.
Last inning we got a couple hits, and now we got a first batter on this inning, so we're definitely starting to struggle a little bit. We kind of flew through the first 3 innings there.
Richie Casto.
I gotta watch the runner on first base.
Casto.
He's fast, so
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
it's called for back-to-back changeups here. And I did the exact same thing. I'm just a little low.
He's going back-to-back with off-speed stuff.
All right, I'm throwing the fastball. I'm sorry, catcher. I'm throwing the fastball.
Trying to pitch him backwards.
What happened to that batter? Did you see him lose the bat? I didn't even see what the call was, though. So I'm going to go with the sinker because it's a ground ball situation.
This bat shatters on impact, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Fastball, I'm going with the sinker. I'm sorry, catcher. This is a ground ball situation. You need to be calling the sinker.
Another 2.
But I'm going to go for the strikeout now.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh, he hit that changeup well.
And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear
All right.
your hands inside the ball.
We really need a double play here. Here's the pitcher.
In hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of...
Throw not in.
Oh, come on.
Pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Sergio Tejeda. Yeah, guys,
That was completely my fault. A, I misjudged it because it was a pop-up and I wasn't used to the angle. And B, I just wasn't ready for the throw to first.
They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So we're in a bases loaded, no out situation. That's not the situation you want to be in. We need a ground ball. Actually, I just thought of something. Guarantee a ground ball. Activate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
I got the strikeout instead. Now I don't think I can use that again in the game. As I demonstrated, last time I don't use the perks very much, so I cannot use that anymore, but I definitely felt like that was the situation where I could have used it. If I thought about it earlier in the count, I probably would have been able to get a ground ball, but strikeout, another is probably second best case scenario there. Pop out is another best case scenario. Bases loaded, nobody out, you get a strikeout and then an infield pop-up. That's literally the best you can hope for.
Victor Francisco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up.
Oh, come on.
Just 90 feet away at third.
Bases loaded, no outs, and they get 2 outs, and it looks like you're one.
All right, here's a pop-up. Pop up to short.
2-out hit here. You don't want to.
Well done.
Is under it to make play, retiring the side.
That's sure. Nope, we're still in the game. I thought that would be it for us, but let's see if we can have a smooth 6th inning here and actually pitch longer than the 5th inning. Because that's our cap the last 2 starts, 5th inning. But we flew through the first couple innings, so our pitch count's pretty reasonable.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And here's a ball.
That looks like a easy pop-up.
Shallow left.
It was.
Play 1 away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Fernando Palmero comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I missed the call there, so I'm going to go with a sinker. I had so much to pay attention to with recording this, making sure the recording's going smoothly, microphone and all that, so I sometimes miss the catcher call. Okay, catcher, why did you not go for that?
Into the windup. Here comes the
In response to that, I am disobeying your call.
foul over towards the coaching box.
He's calling for another fastball. I guess I'll do it this time.
0-2. And a fastball.
He took it. Good for him. I'm not throwing another fastball. I'm throwing a changeup.
1-2.
But he made contact with that, so bad call on my part. I probably could have located it a little better.
Well, for a switch,
I was just hoping to fool him.
the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Standing in now, Fernando Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Wow, he actually called for the sinker, and I completely screwed it up, though. He should be able to get him. That should be an easy out, but he missed the throw. He was slow on the pickup, and he missed the throw. I thought he could have gotten that.
Second base. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking.
He took the slider. That's not the location I wanted, but it still worked.
Gone now. Striding into the box, Woody McGill. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up.
All right, that should be an easy pop-up.
Witt will put this one away, and
Well done.
retired. So no
We got through 6 innings. I'm going to assume that, well, we're out to bat, so that must mean we're going to keep pitching.
This at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Oh, come on. You wouldn't give me that call, Oh, man.
That is not starting off well as he's behind.
Can you tell why I decided to be a pitcher?
As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there.
That was good contact. That was just a little early.
Effective pitch.
He's going to want that back. I know he's got 2 strikes, but that was a hanging breaking ball. He fouled it off to stay alive, but I think he thought he should have put that.
I waited a little longer that time.
Backhand. And he'll whip this one over.
Man, the second baseman took a whole lot of time, but I have no speed attributes whatsoever. But we're back out for the 7th inning. This is good for us. I don't think we ever made it into the 7th inning.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is
But
finding a way to get
our
on.
energy level is in bad shape.
The first pitch there.
All right, I was a little worried there, but left fielder got it.
But he gets there for route number 1. Sam Fontenot.
But if you look, our energy level right above our pitches is in bad shape right now, so I'm surprised we are still out there.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And
If I were the manager, I would not have me out there still. So,
on the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
but I am not. I'll just
Now it's 0-2.
I strive to please the manager.
Start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
If you say so.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
I'm throwing the slider. I'm sorry, catcher. Oh, I missed it. I stopped. That's the first time I've ever been that bad.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a line drive.
All right, that should be it for me.
Can't bring it down.
If that's not for it for me,
A lot of men on base. They've had
you got to bring in somebody else, manager. You have to. Thank you.
Let's see if they can bring somebody.
All right,
Well, there's no doubt
that was a good game.
the last 5 games.
Very good game. We were the winning pitcher,
The win, and are hoping
so I can't ask for anything more. We didn't give up a run. We gave up 8 hits, so that for not giving up a run, 8 hits, that's pretty good. So we're gonna go back to the menu. I was kind of talking over it, but I think they said that I got the Player of the Game award. I just kind of skipped through that. I didn't expect anything out of it, but that was really good. I'm really happy with that. Got a bunch of training points. I'll definitely spend those. And that was a long start. So this is going to be it for this episode, guys. I really wanted to make sure I kept the episode length down, but that was a long outing. So we're already over the 20-minute mark. So I'm going to spend these training points, and that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry. So we upped all these to 50. I want to get this up to 50 as well, which we can. Alright. I'm going to up that because it says it's going to decrease, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot for me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.